staying close to a smaller team. If you're from a large clinic chain, for example, and you've got some people sat in your head office that want to make a change across 10, 20, 30 clinics, it's not really too much of a hassle to have that conversation with the guys at ClinicSoftware. They'll make their recommendations, you have a discussion around what it looks like, what the solution is, what it would look like at clinic level, and then it's scalable. It gets out on all the system. It's quick, it's seamless. Yeah, so I'm Richard North. I'm the General Manager for Skinsmiths in the UK. We have a parent company in New Zealand called Casey, part of the Felt Group. In the UK we've got the Skinsmiths clinics. Currently got 9 with a 10th due to open very shortly. That's right, so we focus on injectables, laser hair removal and skin conditioning treatments. What we were looking for when we contacted ClinicSoftware was somebody that would work with us to help create something that wasn't an off-the-shelf product. We didn't just want the simple transactional products there. We wanted people to be able to build a system with us, but we didn't want to have all the responsibility of doing that all ourselves. We're not the experts in building systems, and that's what ClinicSoftware offered. Laser hair removal, injectables in the forms of toxins and fillers, and skin conditioning treatments such as acrodermabrasion, sonophoresis, microdermabrasion, those sorts of treatments. We wanted some cutting edge software, and we're not by any means technology experts. When we saw ClinicSoftware's products and what they had to offer, in combination with how personable they are, how friendly they are, how reactive they are to the sorts of needs that we're asking about, it just made complete sense. They wanted to see us succeed ultimately, and that was really important to us. We were building a subscription model, so it's a little bit different to what most people are doing, and whereas we had looked at certain membership systems, the user interface wasn't fantastic, but with ClinicSoftware the user interface was fantastic, and they were willing to help us build a subscription model and a membership model in the background. And there's been many changes along the way. They've also been very good at just working with us. It's never too much trouble to pick up the phone or pick up an email and make the changes that we need to be made. There's nobody out there doing what we're doing, what Skinsmiths are doing, and we needed a piece of software that would match what it is that we were doing. And ClinicSoftware, with a company, with the technology and the just the right approach ultimately to help us get there. I do. One of my favourite features would be the online booking. So we had that built fairly recently, and we saw a good uplift in the sales numbers coming straight through into the clinics. So it means that we don't have to spend so much time going out there looking. We just get a good website out there, and those people can just book in automatically, and it pops up on the system. We can have the text message and email confirmations going out as well. So without really speaking to people, for things especially like laser hair removal, quite popular anyway, people are just coming through the door straight from the website through the system. Another feature would be being able to input the units on people's faces at the point of taking the photograph, so there's no not understanding writing or anything like that on any manual forms. It's all electronically saved, it's safe and secure. The fact it's all blockchain protected as well. What are the favourite features? There's so many. We're building the right reports so we can see exactly what's happening. So for us, understanding how long somebody's a member within our business for is very important to us. Again, you don't get that from any of the competition in the competitor software providers. So we can build the reports that we need based on any number of the field data that we require. We put a lot of value on the words and the language that people are using. We want to make sure that we're using that one opportunity to maximise the outcome. So we made some changes to the SMS, to the emails, to make sure that we're doing exactly that. And ClinicSoftware are always fantastic at accommodating that. We made numerous changes, and we'll probably continue to make some changes as well to the wording around those features. But it's great knowing that we decided we want to make a change. They're receptive to working on that. Quite often they'll do little free bits here and there, but that's not always the case. But ultimately we're getting the outcome that we need at every stage. Brilliant. There should be no pain for them. It's living in a new world, a new age. They're all hosted in the cloud, they're all safe, they're secure, they're well protected, and they're easy for customers to complete. And not only do they, in our clinics, they will complete them in our little reception area or waiting area, and it's very easy to upload them to each of the different treatment rooms, so it's a seamless journey for the customer. and we can pull that data up at any stage that we need to, whether it's in our support office, in clinic, from clinic to clinic. So as we see people booking across clinics, we can actually get all the data that we need is safe and secure. So as long as the information that's been put in is right, people at the other end can see the information coming out in the right form as well. Exactly, yeah. So we have a contact centre where people can call in. We can book people into any clinic that we want. We've got full visibility across all the different clinics. Not only that, but if you were a member at our Liverpool Street Clinic and you were working up in Bushy and you decided that you wanted your appointment up there, we can actually get that appointment moved straight up there, and the staff in the clinic in Bushy can see all of your notes. They can see maybe what number of units you had for toxin or filler. They might be able to see what number of the course of laser hair removal treatments that you're on. Being able to see that sort of data in real time, straight away, that's imperative to the growth of business. You know, if we're looking at 50, 60, 70 clinics further down the line, we want to be convenient. You know, we want the customers to have a convenient and enjoyable experience. If we can fit around their busy lifestyles, using the technology that we've got and the software that we have, that's a win-win situation. For me, it's got to be being completely paperless. So being able to take photographs of your clients, or your customers on a computer, on a tablet, whatever you need to take it, seeing exactly how many units of toxin or filler they need, being able to see how many treatments they've had and where exactly they are in that process for laser hair removal, for example. Being completely paperless is absolutely key, and it's more than just being paperless. It's being able to go from clinic to clinic and having complete clarity on that customer's details, right down to seeing maybe what drink that they want, a cup of tea, a cup of coffee, and knowing what they want before they come into your clinic. It might be that they've never been into one of the clinics before. They might have spent all their time at Clapham South, and one day they want to go to our clinic in Belgravia. They show up at Belgravia and they've got the drink that they always have in a normal clinic waiting there for the next treatment. So it's really being able to capture all of that data consistently every single time, right down to the most minute detail in terms of how many units they have in a specific area. The biggest challenge for us was finding a software company that would work with us. So we spoke to a number of different software companies about what it is that we wanted to achieve, and they were offering off-the-shelf solutions, which wasn't a solution to us. We wanted a company that would work with us specifically to develop a subscription model, and that's exactly what ClinicSoftware would do. But it wasn't just a subscription model, it was having that really good user interface as well. You can buy any number of subscription packages from different software providers, but if it's not right for your industry, it's not going to be right for your customers. And there's nobody in this industry doing what we're doing, so ClinicSoftware having the flexibility and all the solutions, you know, we'd throw out some ideas on, we've got these problems and challenges, is there another way we can get through this? And they're always keen to offer different solutions, different ways of doing things, which is really refreshing. So since we've taken ClinicSoftware on, we have a more organised system, we're able to get more reports out of the system, we've got more consistency with the customer journey. It's made our life a bit easier in terms of the online booking capabilities. It's just made the business easier to manage from a systems point of view. And when you've got the systems taking care of themselves, it means you can focus on other areas of the business. That's really important as you grow. I was surprised at the price. It offers really good value for money, and especially once you've been in there, you've been in the system, using the software, you actually really start to see the value there. But I was surprised at the start at what the actual setup cost was, the ongoing fees. I don't want to say it's cheap, it's just good value for what you're actually getting out of it. Whether you're a single clinic or a single customer of ClinicSoftware, or with multiple clinics and sites, it covers all of them. So we've had 4 or 5 clinics where we've migrated from an old system to ClinicSoftware. We've had brand new clinics setting up with ClinicSoftware. The process has always been pretty seamless and as smooth as you could expect it to be. We always put the customers at the front of the journey. We need to make sure that they're absolutely looked after and everything's right for them. So we go through a series of questions and testing to make sure that everything is going to be pretty much spot on. If you've got one clinic and you're looking at going with some new software, inevitably you're going to be looking potentially be looking at doing more and more clinics. You're a business, you want to grow the business and continue to grow. ClinicSoftware will allow you to do that. I know that because we've been there. We started with a few clinics and we've got multiple clinics now. So I can't really recommend it enough. I have these sorts of questions in my own mind at the very start of the journey around, well, are they going to help us scale? They absolutely do. Things that make up the value of a business, and software, especially software in this day and age, is a massive part of that. The customers are probably the biggest asset. All of their data is held on software. It has to be safe, it has to be secure, it has to be scalable. It offers us all of those things. So, you can build businesses on paper, or you can build them with technology. And the technology that we've got here is fantastic, and it does definitely adds value to the business. Training is fantastic. We've got the online training, we've got the in-person live training as well. So we've done both. At the start, we had quite a lot of live training. Then we moved to some online training. We topped that up with some more live training. Because of the uniqueness of what we were creating, they were keen to put together some bespoke training packages to make sure that we were getting out the most of the system that we could do, and that the teams in our clinics were getting the most out of the system as well. So one of the key things that I guess we sometimes overlook is the fact that we talk about the technology all the time for ClinicSoftware.com and forget that there are real people behind the scenes there working tirelessly to get the solutions that we need as business owners. There are numerous people that I've spent time speaking to get any number of features added or taken away, wording changed, and it's never too much of a problem. They're always happy to help, they're always proactive with the solutions, and it's just as important, that component of software development, that you have people that can capture what it is that you need and turn it into a technological solution. And it's because it's not just an off-the-shelf product, although it can be if you want it that way. But to build the sorts of things that we've been building, you need people there that you can have those discussions with. So, yeah. So the support department at Clinic Software is fantastic. They're very responsive. They're very quick to respond as well. So in the rapidly changing world that we live in, when technology is growing as fast as anything else, it's really important that you get the answers that you need on time and when they say that they're going to deliver them. Every time that we've had tight deadlines, the team at Clinic Software have always been really good to get solutions and get them to us as quickly as possible, including some testing time before releasing them as well. It's really important that we're getting the right stuff released there. I can't fault the support. It's been fantastic right through the process. Probably diversifying into different industries, I would expect. This industry that we're in now is fantastic, and they're doing a great job within this industry, and the industries they're in, I think they will start branching out into other service-led industries and into other countries as well. It doesn't look like it's going to be too difficult to shift from sterling to euros to dollars to any different currencies, and then I guess there's probably going to be the translation into the different languages globally as well, and hopefully they'll help skills us on the journey. A lot of my background is from the health and fitness industry and gym industry, so I would have no hesitation, especially having seen the membership models that have been built within the appearance medicine industry and aesthetics industry. I'd have no hesitation in recommending it to people in the gym industry and health and fitness. There's a lot of providers out there. These guys know what they're doing. I would definitely suggest approaching the fitness industry. It's a growing marketplace. There are a lot of independent gyms out there. There's a lot of chains of gyms as well. And I think there's an opportunity there for the right software providers to capitalise. You guys listen to the clients, then that makes our life easier from the software side of things, so we can focus on other areas of the business, whether it's people, strategy, all those sorts of things. Staying close to a smaller team. If you're from a large clinic chain, for example, and you've got some people sat in your head office that want to make a change across 10, 20, 30 clinics, it's not too much of a hassle to have that conversation with the guys at Clinic Software. They'll make their recommendations, you have a discussion around what it looks like, what the solution is, what it look like at clinic level, and then it's scalable. It goes out on the system. It's quick and seamless.